All right, so here is a quick walkthrough on how to set up a commenter, which is what we use for leading to you. In other words, as you probably already know, one of the things that we do is we're going out, we're finding those people that are interested in your product or service, and then we are simply identifying them based on their comment or on their post, and then we're leaving a comment. We're leaving a message to them to say, hey, love to help. Here's a great way that you can connect up with me, do a consultation, or hey, here's a great product you should check out if you're looking for a great Christmas gift and for this X person in your life, whatever type of gift you're looking for. Here's a great way to find a plumber. Here's a great way to find a website designer, all sorts of different things. And that's really what this is set up. So the commenter is set up that you can use it for the different platforms to basically go out, use keywords to find those individuals, and then leave a comment. So let me walk you through just really quick how you would go about finding or setting up your commenter. So the first thing you're going to notice is on this platform, or for the commenter, for create a commenter, you're going to select the platform you want to set up the commenter for. Now you can do it for all of these, and we'll be adding to this list, so you'll probably at some point see some additional ones here. It's the exact same process, but really you're just going to select whichever one. So I'll just do LinkedIn as an example. Let's say you wanted to set up that commenter so you can connect or respond to people that are looking for your service or your product on LinkedIn. So the first thing you're going to do, select or that LinkedIn for the platform. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to create and then upload a set of keywords. So the keywords is really, these are the words that you or people are going to be looking, or the commenter is going to be looking for people to put in their post or in their comment, that it's going to identify that they are looking for your product or your service. So give you an example. Let's say you wanted to go out and find a website designer. Well, let's say I went on to LinkedIn and said, hey, does anybody have a good recommendation or referral for a good website designer? Well, my keywords might be website designer recommendation, website designer referral, something along those lines that allows you to give you an insight as to what are those keywords? How are they searching? And the best way to think about this is if I were to go onto Google, if I were to do a search, if somebody were to be looking for my product, looking for my service, what would those keywords be? What would they type in there? That's what you're going to put in your keyword list. It doesn't have to be all of the extensive, a long or sentence or a long list, but just what are the keywords? Maybe they're looking for a website designer referral, website designer recommendation. Put those in your list. You can make it as extensive or as simple as you want. The more extensive it is, the more that the commenter is going to look for different people, different variations, and be smarter about it. So if you want to add, good rule of thumb is you probably want to at least have 10 keywords. Probably don't want to have more than 50. I know that's a pretty good range, but you're going to want to get somewhere in there to where you're having a good enough variety that it's going to be able to identify those people that are looking for your product or service without going overboard. So the other thing you're going to want to note is you're going to want to have a TXT file or a text file. This is set up so that text files are the easiest one. So no matter which platform you're using, whether it's Apple, whether it's Windows, whether it's Microsoft Word, whether it's Google Sheets or anything else, they all have their different file formats. But you can always go and just do a save it as a text file and upload that. If you use a different type of file, it's going to give you an error. It's not going to work. If you want to, you can also come in here and you can download an example text file that shows some keywords, gives you some examples, things to think about. So once you do that, once you create that text file, you save it. You're just going to want to save it in a place you can quickly grab. Then you're just going to come into here and you're going to click on text file. And it will come in here. And I'm just going to go to leading to you, my file. I'll go to my LinkedIn one just to make it easy. And then I'm just going to click on my keywords. And you're going to say, oh, looks like I got an error just because it doesn't want to access it because I have it set up on Dropbox. But that's really all you do is come in here, you select it, it would put it in there, and you're good to go. Same thing you're going to do on exclusionary terms. And these exclusionary files or exclusionary terms, these are really the terms that if somebody were to put this in their comment or in their post, it indicates they're not really looking for your services. Give you an example. If you're in the legal industry and somebody use the term managing partner, well, in that case, really the only people who use managing partner are other attorneys, and attorneys really aren't typically looking for referrals or recommendations to help them for their legal needs. And so if it had that, you're going to say, hey, that really is going to indicate they're really not looking for what I'm offering. And so again, then if you put in those exclusionary terms, the commenter will know, hey, I won't comment on this type of post or this type of comment because they're not looking for what I'm offering. Again, good rule of thumb is you want to have at least 5 to 10 exclusionary terms. Probably not going to go upwards of more than 20, 30 at the most, just because you're not going to want to exclude out everybody, but you're going to want to exclude out those that really don't make sense or matter, or that aren't looking for what doesn't matter, doesn't make sense to comment or post on those. Next thing you're going to do is just write your message here. Your message is really going to be in your voice or in your, so we don't provide an example because we don't want us to copy what it doesn't make sense for your message with ours. But, you can do something along the lines of, hey, I offer this type of service. I'd love to help. Love working with, this type of business or this type of individual. And here's a way to set up a free consultation or schedule some time that I can come out and talk with you and do a live in-person meeting. Or if you're selling a product, say, hey, I would love to, we have an awesome Christmas gift you'd want to check out. It's really geared towards artists, and that's what you're looking for. And here's a way that you can check out our product and get more details and information. Whatever that comment is, this is what the commenter will post on there in response to their commenter post. So you're just going to want to make sure to tailor that so that it will be representative of what they are looking for and they know how to reach out to you. The main thing you want to do is give them a way, what they call call to action, that they can connect up to. That can be a calendar scheduler if you want to do a consultation. It can be, hey, here's how to or where to purchase a product if you're selling them. Hey, here's how we can connect live. You can email me here. You can give me a call here, whatever that is. But give them a way for them to connect up with you or at least find more information. The next thing you want to do after you have these three things, so you have your keywords uploaded, you have your exclusion terms uploaded, you have your message written, then you're going to want to come and you're want to connect it to your account, so your LinkedIn account. So this message or this commenter will comment from your account so that, hey, it makes sense as to why this type of person is commenting because they offer this product or this service. They have a connection to it. So what you'll want to do is you'll come into here and you'll just want to go into, go to this link. And if you're to just copy and paste this link in here, I'll just do it really quick. You're just going to come to this website and you're going to see that it is going to just have an install now button. It'll take you down to whichever type of browser you want to use. So I like Chrome. That's the one we use, but you could use in any one of these given browsers. Recommendation is Chrome, but again, whichever you do. You add that on as an extension. It will then pop up at wherever your extensions are in your browser, such as for Chrome, and just pop it up here once you install it, and you're good to go on that front. Once you have it installed, the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to come into your account. So let's just say, for instance, LinkedIn. I'm going to come into my LinkedIn account. I'm going to log in. You'll see that it logs into my account. And the very next thing you're going to do is you're just going to click on the little cookie icon, or that's for the extension, and you're going to come and click the export button. That's going to allow the commenter to connect to your account, and all you're going to do is come in here and you're going to click Control V, copy and paste. You're just going to do Control V to paste it, or if you're on a Mac, Command V, so you can paste that in, and that's it. Now it's going to be able to connect to your account. The last two things are a couple other options that you may want to consider. You can comment on as many daily comments as makes sense. So if you want the commenter to say every possible one that it finds is going to comment on, great. Now, the typical thing that you're going to want to be cognizant of is you're not going to want to come across as, with a lot of other spammy or a bot or other people that are just trying to go and blast everybody. These should be targeted. And so one of the ways is you want to say, hey, I'm not going to just blast everybody every day all the time, but I'm just going to do a few comments or have the commenter do it a few times a day. So we recommend around 10 to 15 daily comments just to kind of keep it in that normal range to where that shows that you're actually being genuine. You can set it as to what you want, but that's kind of our recommendation. The other thing that you're going to want to think about is a lot of comments or a lot of posts or comments have platforms that have a video or images that are uploaded as part of that. So if you think in LinkedIn or Facebook, a lot of times in addition to a post, I'm going to put a video or I'm going to put an image. Well, most of the time, especially on LinkedIn and Facebook specifically, but sometimes on the other platforms as well, If they put an image, the poster puts an image or a video, it's a pretty good indication that they're trying to either self-promote or otherwise aren't looking for a recommendation referral. In other words, if I was looking for someone that can help me with website design, I'm not going to put a long video we're talking about it. I'm just going to put a quick comment. Hey, does anybody know a good person that can help me out to designing a website? So you can disable it. You can leave it enabled, and it will comment or post on those. But a lot of times, if you want to tailor it to just get the people that you're looking for, you'll just disable commenting on images or posts with images or videos, especially on Facebook and LinkedIn. Now, Instagram, you're not going to want to enable this because Instagram is almost all images and videos, and so you're going to want it to still comment on those. But or for the different platforms, just think it through. If I was on this platform, how would I post it, or how would I ask for a recommendation or referral? And then you're going to want to enable or disable it. Once you're done, you're just going to click the create a commenter or create a commenter button. It will then create a comment that you'll create your commenter, and it'll start to get to work on the platform that you created it for. Now, the other thing you're going to want to look at is if you're going to be doing it on multiple platforms. Once you create or click the create a commenter button, it's going to take you to this screen, and you're going to see each of the platforms if you have one set up for, as well as the details that you did. So you can see I've already set it up for Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, and Instagram that you can do it. And you'll see, hey, this one's ready. It's working. Here's a comment that I put in here. Here's a file that I uploaded for my keywords, exclusions, and connecting it to my platform. So that just kind of, you wouldn't change anything, but you can go ahead and see that it has the right information. How many daily comments do I want it to make? Do I want it to ignore images or not? Really about it. If you ever want to make a change, the easiest way is you just going to delete that commenter. So you just click the delete button, and you're going to create a new one. If you want to do it on multiple platforms, so you're saying, hey, I don't want to just do it on one platform, I'd like to do it on multiple ones, all you're going to do is click the create new. It's going to come in here, and it's going to go right back to the same place you're at, where you're going to be able to select the platform, upload the comments, and set up the next commenter for the different platform. It's really about it. That's how you go about setting things up, things you should be aware of. As always, if you have questions, if you need any help, feel free to reach out to us. And that gives you a pretty good walkthrough as to how to set up your commenter and get things kicked off. Best of luck with things, and thanks for using Leading